Hey, what's up, social media family? I hope everybody's having a really good day. I got a very unique prophetic vision that I want to share with you. I've numerous times I've just expressed to the Lord, I'll release whatever you give me. I release a lot of prophetic dreams, a lot of prophetic visions, a lot of words. Sometimes they're very generic, sometimes they make no sense, sometimes they're governmental. Just I release what God gives me. Now, I don't release everything. You're not supposed to release everything, but what I feel the Lord wants me to release, I always release. So today I want to release this vision. I was praying in our sanctuary, just having a powerful time of intercession, and then out of nowhere, the Lord just shows me a prophetic vision. And let me explain how this happens. A lot of people ask me, can you explain how you receive? Everybody receives differently. I was in intercession. I call it hardcore praying. And then it's just like somebody put on a movie in my mind. I saw a very vivid vision of a hamster wheel. And there was a little fat hamster on there going 9-0, just spinning that wheel. Then all of a sudden, that hamster became a person. And they were just going fast as they could. But in reality, they weren't going anywhere. And then it's like the Holy Spirit spoke in the vision, just step off the wheel. And they just stepped off. And then they just started walking at a regular pace and started moving forward. And then after that vision, I was like, well, God, I don't need an interpretation. That's very simple. That's very plain. And then a guy that I speak into his life messaged me and said, Apostle, man, please pray for me. My wife and I are in the worst place we've ever been in our marriage and in our finances, and our marriage is struggling because of finances. And I was like, oh, okay, I got it. Hey, last time I talked to you was about 6 months ago. So I messaged about last time I talked to you, what has changed in your life? He said, nothing. Things are getting worse. And I said, Bud, things were getting worse 6 months ago when we talked. Now, this is not somebody that lives around us or, anybody I disciple locally. This is somebody that I speak to once or twice a year that I speak into his life. And I said, if things were going downhill 6 months ago and you didn't change anything, why did you think anything would change or get better? If you were tired and weary back then, and you're doing the same job, what's your wife doing? The same job. Why did you think things would get better? Had another guy message me and said, man, let me give you a praise report. And I didn't mean to rain on his parade, but I did. I didn't mean to. He said, yeah, I asked for a financial increase at my job. I said, yeah, man, we prayed. I got it. I walked in my boss's office and said, boss, man, I'm struggling financially. I do you a good job. I bring a good service, a good work attitude, a good work ethic to work every week. Can I get a raise? And his boss said, I appreciate you. I'm going to give you a raise. I'm going to give you 25 cents an hour. And the guy said, I'm so thankful. And I said, hang on, bud. We rejoice in everything. I said, 25 cents an hour, if you work a 40-hour week job, that is a $10 a week raise. How is $10 a week extra going to get you out of the financial state that you're in? It's not. He looked at me. I said, man, you need to work some overtime. If they can offer it, you need to get you a part-time job, start you a home-based business, ask the Lord to bring you increase through things you can do. Okay. Hamster wheel. Somebody, right? This is neat how this happens. Somebody messaged me, said, I'm struggling with the Lord. I'm struggling with the Lord. I said, you don't struggle with the Lord. He's God. You don't struggle with God. What you struggle in is your relationship with God. And it's never God's fault if you're struggling. He said, what do you mean? I said, I can promise you your prayer life is not as strong as it used to be. Man, how'd you know? I bet you're not in the Word like you used to be. Man, how'd you know? Because that's the only way. And so, in this vision I had, when that guy simply stepped off of the hamster wheel, everything changed. See, he was on a track that he was spinning his wheels but going nowhere. Going nowhere. Some of you are on a track going nowhere and you're crying out to God to rescue you. Maybe this is a word from the Lord. Step off the wheel. Step off that hamster wheel. You know, it's like if you're on a treadmill, you can run 4 miles on a treadmill, but you ain't win nowhere. You haven't gone anywhere. You're just running and you're staying in the same place. Remember when you were in elementary and they had your PE class? Everybody run in place for 2 minutes. You weren't going anywhere. You're just moving. Movement does not equal moving forward. Okay? That's what I feel this whole word is about. Moving forward. Some of you, listen, 2022 is a building year. It's a building year. Some of you have to step off the hamster wheel and start moving forward. If everything that you're doing in life, you're spinning your wheels, but you're not going anywhere, you're not getting out of debt, you're not building your dreams, you're not moving forward with your kingdom assignment, something's got to change. Something's got to shift in your mindset. So, there you go. Plain and simple word. Hamster wheel. I'm gonna give you a practical step that I do. I look at everything that I'm called to do in my life, and when I do it, I check how I'm moving forward. I just don't want to spin my wheels. Now, I want to throw this in there, okay? When 2022 started, my 17-year-old daughter Malachi gave a prophetic word at our church that this is the year of multiplication. Shortly after that, Patricia King released a word about this is the year of multiplication. Prophetess Yolanda Perry released the word, this is the year of the double, multiplication. When I heard that word from my daughter, Patricia King, Yolanda Perry, this is what I thought in my spirit for me personally. Finances and increase will double this year. So far, I am on a track for my income from what it was in 2021 to double in 2022. I know it's early in the year, but I'm already on track easily to double this year. Our social medias are growing fast and rapidly. Increase. That's what I felt the word double was. So when you step off the hamster wheel, how and in what areas, in what realm of influence do you have that God is going to bring the increase so you're no longer spinning your wheels? You tracking with me? Sat down with somebody a while back and I said, are you buying or renting your home? They said, renting. I said, do you and your wife have the same job you've had for a few years? Yes. Do you get a raise? Very small every year. Are you worn out? Are you tired? Very much so. Nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change unless you change. Nothing's going to change unless you change the scenery. I hope this is a wake-up call. If it is, in the comment box, just write the word me. And if I see it, I'm going to pray for it. We have a lot of, our influence is growing, but I try to read as many people as I can and pray for them. So just write me, and I want to pray for you. Okay? If you want prayer, you can go to our website, jojoedawson.net, go to the Contact Connect button, hit it, there's a place for prayer requests. Send me something on prayer. Don't write me a book, write me a paragraph. I can't message you back, but I promise you I will pray for you. And then a lot of people are looking for a side income or a business they can replace their current income. My wife and I are health coaches. 2020, it was the second fastest growing business in the world. 2021, it was in the top 25 fastest growing businesses in the world. Again, health coaches. We've taken back our health, and I love helping people to get off the hamster wheel and financially gain freedom. I love helping people. that may be an answer to one of your prayers. If it is, right under the place where you can request for prayer, health coaching, send me a message. I'll send you some information. It may be for you, it may not. But who knows? You may want to run with us. We ain't running on no hamster wheel. I promise you that. So hamster wheel, get off it. You ain't no hamster. You're a mighty son or daughter of the Most High God. And we got a lot of things to move forward. And I love you. Love y'all so much. I appreciate you. And I want to say thank you to all of our financial partners. Thank you. My staff thanks you when they cash their monthly checks for all they do. Our staff works hard for everybody and everything that we do. I appreciate them. So I love you guys, and hope y'all have a blessed day.